Wake up in the morning and I'm thinking about this cash. I've been trying to get it, give a fuck about your swag. All my niggas winning, popping bottles, blowing gas. I've been doing me and made me wonder why you mad. Is it cause I'm in my bag lately? I've been in my bag. I be in my bag, baby, I be in my bag. I'm just trying to get a bag, I'm just trying to get a bag. I be in my bag, I'm just trying to get a bag. Wake up in the morning and I'm thinking about this cash. How you finna win if you don't get up off your ass? Looking at this bad bitch, I left her in the trash. Still thinking about my bands and the money in my pants.
Yo, that is Jay Reader featuring King Koo out of Alaska. Shout out to my cousin East God out there repping at 907.
Avery, what up? We in the building, man. Hope somebody's recording this podcast. Gang. Blah, blah, you know what I mean?
Bang, bang.
We got Psy talking at the beginning of the pod. This is gonna be a bad one.
We ain't started talking.
Oh, man.
How everybody feeling today? Eddie, you gotta do something?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, look who's here.
We got Mike sighted today, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm
Night
back,
Star.
baby.
Mikey Lanes.
I'm back, baby.
He's been busy being Tory Lane's doppelganger and fucking Iggy Azalea on the side.
I know y'all seen them yams, right? I know y'all seen them yams, right?
She about 6'2"?
Shit, them thing was banging.
She plays.
Her tall ass.
Have we figured out if that's natural or
She
not?
played power forward. Well, her ass. I think she admitted that shit was fake.
Oh.
Somebody tried to disrespect the twerk game and said she had the best twerk on the internet at a certain point in time. But
I listened to the last podcast and I side noted a lot, but because we're talking about tall ass, I just gotta throw this in there real quick. Did anybody else see that video of Angela Simmons? The most recent one of Angela Simmons with a lingerie on and thong?
Oh, no, I ain't see that. I might have looked that one up.
Angela Simmons is looking.
I just want to say Angie Simmons has
boy.
been looking, but she been looking old boy.
Oh, sign to this.
Nigga, she looking.
This wasn't
Swim.
She dilly-umptious.
no disrespect, Rev.
All
No disrespect. I'm just saying, you make good kids, man.
All
You know what I'm
disrespect.
Except for JoJo. But all right.
Damn, Danielle.
There's gotta be a black sheep in every family, man.
Gotta have at least
Now
one.
they said something wrong with Rusty too. I think they be trying to play that nigga retard. No disrespect to the retard community. But I didn't add this.
I'm mad at the community.
Everybody got a community, bro.
I didn't add this into the topics, but we're also gonna talk about. I've been hearing more conversation about niggas switching to play in female leagues with this whole transgender shit. It's getting-
What?
Shit's getting crazy. It's out of
Like
control.
it's a choice?
The lights are on. Oh. Is this me?
No ho.
All right, so boom.
And I left my fucking AirPods.
You
What we
playing,
got?
you
What we
doing
got? What
anything
we got? What we
today.
got?
Wait, time out. So on that subject right there, you say it's a choice? Like you can choose to play in the women's league?
No, niggas are transitioning because they
Because they want to play.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I have a question though.
I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm not sure if the process is going to be easier. They're basing this, or their ideals of doing this is coming from the swimmer, who was like ranked 887, and then switched to be the female. Now he ranked number one.
That's cheating.
I'll
Like
tell you
a
what,
motherfucker.
guys.
That's gonna canoe.
I'll tell you what. If I'm ever going to prison, I'm putting on a dress and I'm putting on a skirt and send me to women's prison.
See, now that's a good segue.
Send me to women's prison, baby.
Cause they ain't gonna hear that shit.
Oh, I identify as female. I need to go to women's
I don't
prison.
You would think we'd
None
be
of that.
practicing or some shit. That's a great segue into the nigga who went to prison
And got
and
bitches
fucking
pregnant.
got like 2 females pregnant.
Yeah, especially if I got life, I'm getting all
Oh,
these
you
bitches
mean
pregnant.
there's a nigga that actually went to female
There's a
prison?
transgender person who went to prison. I say person because I don't know what they are. I'd say they transgendered into a woman, but they got 2 women pregnant while they were in prison. And only a man could do that. So, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
It's a crazy world we live in, man. Shout out to whoever had a song called "Crazy World." Boom, we're gonna do it to this. Lately, summertime is out. The dirt bikes is out. Look, real crazy, you know.
Bike
what I mean?
life crazy.
So before we touch on that, it made me think.
You're not gonna turn your lights on?
There's
I'm just trying to save you battery.
there's a lot of motorcycles that.
They got the new shit.
Along with dirt bikes, there's a lot of motorcycles on the road. And in this crazy 2022 world we live in where there's no plastic bags allowed,
It's crazy, right?
motorcycles, you can't look at a motorcycle and think that's a motorcycle anymore. Or it's still, I don't know if it's technically a motorcycle, but
I don't
it
know
could
what
be
is. A bike.
the quietest motorcycle in the world.
I mean, it's a motorized cycle.
Is it really motorized?
Yeah, it's an electric motor.
That might be the cover art, you know what I mean? So it's there's a lot, I see a lot of motorized motorcycles. They look like a motorcycle, but it's an electric one. So our question, and our fan base ain't as big as it's gonna be in the future. I'm talking to existence. I want to know if there's anybody out in the metaverse. Do y'all ride an electric motorcycle? How's it feel in the back of your hair when you going down the highway? What's the top speeds does that motherfucker get?
Nah, I see
And
some
also-
shit's hit a good buck though.
Not the electric ones?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
nigga.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You get electric that go 85 to 100.
Fucking 2
I
pounds.
can really
Some
take
electric
that.
cars go fast, bro. Like they putting that same engine
Electric
into
car,
a fucking,
I think electric car is different than electric scooter, bro.
it's more or less the same concept. You're putting an engine in this electrocuting.
You putting a car
Is that the
engine,
term?
Nah, bro. I looked it up. Them drones be zooming. Zoom, and the boom, boom.
Look, man, I had an electric bike for a while. It was great.
They got regular bikes. They go
was
like
great.
45, ain't it?
Yeah, it
The
depends on
electric
you.
bike, well, yeah, if you get the
On
super
a regular
duper
bike, that
shit,
depends on your leg muscles to see
my
how
shit was
fast
going
that
like
bitch
15, 18 miles an hour.
Try to hit
That's
the
on a
sideways shit.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like a light.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's a bike. So we're talking about an electric motorcycle.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
gonna put
the
that
electric
bitch to at
motorcycle-
least 80.
Yo, bro, if you fall off a bike going 20 miles per hour,
Oh, you gonna hurt.
it's enough to hurt you very bad.
You're at least gonna have some skin off.
Bro,
gonna
you're
be
losing
skinned up,
a
man.
couple inches of skin.
Yeah.
So I would wager to say, or dare to wager, you know what I'm saying, having an electric bike is just as bad as having a bike. Like, you fall and get hurt, you still fall and get hurt.
Yeah,
What happens
for
on an
sure.
e-bike if you do the whole sideways shit with make the bike go sideways, but you straight? You know,
I don't know if the e-bike goes that fast.
when you do the standing up shit,
Oh, the
where you really gotta get
Side
somewhere.
to side.
the bike sprint.
Just imagine old DMX video. Stop! Drop! You see niggas come down with the motorcycles, four
That's
wheels.
a
and you see
great
nigga-
question.
see
Is a
nigga-
Rough
that's what I'm
Rider
saying, you see a
pulling
nigga
up?
lagging up the back with a motherfucking electric bike. Like, hey guys!
So is an
You just answered the
e-motorcycle
question 'cause you made that nigga sound lame as hell.
is
Hey
an
guys!
e-motorcycle the same thing as like transgender? Is that like a transgender bike? You don't know if you want to be
I should not pull it.
a motorbike or a electric
You got the
bike?
impossible bike. Yo, you
All
got
right,
an
boom,
impossible bike, nigga. Get out of here.
I got on the Google
Beyond bike.
on the Google search. I can put top speed for electric bike, and I see the
That shit not
fastest
cool.
electrical.
If you guys say motorcycle, is a difference.
That's what I said.
You said bike.
Oh, I typed in motorcycle, dickhead.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
the fastest electric street legal motorcycle is Lightning LS 218 with a top speed of 218 miles per hour. I did not.
Wow, there you
I'm
go,
calling-
nigga.
What? I didn't think
I'm
that.
I'm
God.
calling Mitchell and Ness cap on that one.
There you go.
Maybe New Era.
Yeah, nah,
something?
nigga, that's the shit NASA got. Fuck out of here. That's not the shit that's
Maybe.
spent.
Two something?
Maybe
Nah.
New Era.
How much did you say that cost?
That's at least, that's a car.
Nigga, at least, nah, that's more
At
than a car.
least 20,000.
That's the shit Elon Musk got, and only him.
Facts. At least 20,000.
No price on it. I'm gonna see the price.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk came
click
right
shopping
now
at the top.
in a jetpack and landed right
But it's
here.
not gonna be the one. It's not gonna be the one I'm looking at. I'm seeing ones for like 600.
Damn sure ain't that one.
25. This is a Razor. Let me see what the speed is on this thing.
Shit crazy, man.
But all this stems from, I saw the news the other night, and I know everybody else has been seeing the news, the fucking dirt bikes in the city. Like a 4-minute trail of dirt bikes.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, they're in like fucking upper, what's this shit called? The Upper West Side?
I that's on the Lower East Side.
Wherever
Wherever the yuppies are.
Lower East Side?
Wherever the uppity Caucasians are.
They had one of the white dudes.
That
on the,
sounds
they had
like
one of
the
the white
Lower
dudes in the news report said, yeah, the kids and,
Oh yeah.
and the old folks might be scared. They might get PTSD.
Yeah,
PTSD.
is it- yeah,
Nigga,
this
this
is what they're
bar's
saying.
out here. Shut up.
And see, this is the shit. It's shit like that. Like, it instantly tells me, like, yo, you can't tell me that you're not just shooting for the young black community. Like, how do you say people can get out here and get PTSD? Like, bro, shouldn't we have PTSD from fucking slavery, motherfucker?
Yo,
Like,
you should have PTSD just from being alive and being
just
black.
from, like, it's mad PT. Like, come on, man.
Here's the
Be
thing.
serious.
Stop lying. Why don't,
Stop
why
it.
don't you just be honest? Like, nigga, I ain't
You
trying to.
are
I'll be honest. I ain't trying to hear all
lying.
that. If I'm like doing my own thing in my apartment, all I hear is bang, 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 and that should go on for 5 minutes. I'm looking out the window. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
All right,
Be honest.
Let's keep
Don't
it
lie
with
about it. Like, oh, niggas
With
getting
what rent
PTSD.
is.
Let's keep it. All right, let's keep it to B. You driving through the city, which is not the funnest thing to do in the world anyway.
Hell no.
If you're not an experienced driver, if you're not from up here, I
You ain't
suggest
gonna like that shit.
you let somebody from up here drive, or put your hands on 10 and 2 and grip tight and control that bitch.
Watch out for the cabs.
Yeah, watch out for the cabs and watch out for the poppy buses because they don't care about you.
And watch out for them bikes.
You know what I mean?
That's the only thing I'll say. I don't mind y'all motherfuckers.
We don't like talk about personal life, but we're kind of me and my brother are kind of used to the shit because we lived in a foreign country where they biggest come ups was getting hit by Americans.
Yo, I was about to say.
I've seen a donkey on the highway, bro.
Yeah, I see some shit.
So-
Yeah, you're right.
Man, I'm from DR, bro.
You think these
Not
deer?
from DR, bro.
You think the deer apocalypse, which is going on right now, is crazy, nigga? Nah.
That's regular.
The niggas in Turkey was really going for keeps out that bitch. A nigga ran into my dad and tried to act like he was a motherfucker sue us.
Crazy, man.
Totally his fault.
Totally his fault. Fuck are you doing? It's
Well,
hard
you
out here.
Hit me.
man.
What happened?
It's different right now.
Yeah, my dad he was playing for keeps out that bitch. We wasn't playing that shit.
I mean,
Take that shit to another dumb American.
nah, for real, man. But shout out to the bikers, man. Live your best life. It's summertime.
So alright, man, we gotta get to Chris Breezy.
Oh, man, that brow.
It's the only we can only talk.
Run it.
It's only right that we talk about Chris Breezy with VA in the house.
Shout out
Chuck,
to,
what's it,
7-5.
what's it, 2 up and 2 down?
2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down.
You know what I mean? Gang
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
So
Is
T-Pain.
that like a phrase for like when they hit bitches?
That's so disrespectful.
Hold on now.
So disrespectful.
This is where the disclaimer goes. Hope somebody record this does not condone to put hands on females.
Nope.
Back
Not
to
at all.
regular schedule
Not at
program.
all.
Hey, yo, smack that hoe. What's wrong with her?
You
nigga?
hit that bitch, cuz.
Nah, we don't do that.
Yeah,
Shout out to Breezy, though.
Chris Brown just put out an album. You know what I mean? I've been hearing mixed reviews on it. The only person I probably listen to is K-Star or
I had to
Nightstar.
hold it down for the gang.
You know what I mean? He gave Chris his spin. Somebody had to. Wasn't gonna be me.
And you nosy.
But like I said, T-Pain went on and he said that Chris Brown has the princess complex. I don't know if complex is the word, but the princess mentality by meaning everybody's kind of on edge. This is my interpretation. I don't remember his exact interpretation, but you have to be gentle while talking to him because he's used to always getting good things said to him. So you gotta, like I said, you gotta be tiptoe. I find that kind of hard to believe because I mean, my nigga Chris Brown from Fruitown Pyru.
Yeah, I mean, even if there might be some truth to it because I feel like all celebrities are like that.
Low
You-
key, right?
Like, you're famous. People say a lot of good shit about you all the time. At the moment someone says something bad about you, you're like,
That gotta be regular, though.
If
Like,
you're saying something bad about you as a celebrity, I think it's all. It makes sense for you to think in your mind, that nigga just hating.
yeah.
facts.
But it gets to a point where how could somebody? Are we in the studio and there's two randoms, your engineer and the nigga you trust about music? The two randoms says that shit trash. The nigga you know for a minute from doing music like that shit alright, bro. It could be a little better. And in your mind, you feel like how you feel. You don't care about what these two nobodies are saying. Your ideals and your motherfucking your track record speaks for itself. Nigga, I drop hits, and not just the one on females. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But you know what I mean? Like how you gonna tell me? Don't do it, Eddie. How you gonna tell me that shit not hot? I know it's hot. And that can get you in the mentality. I'm not saying that's
I
his
don't know though, because at the same time, like you sometimes niggas gotta be honest. Like,
But that's why some groups, rap groups, friend groups, whatever type of group, has the one nigga that always can keep it real with a nigga no matter what. And if he real, you keep that nigga around. He know you from the sandbox, so he cool with telling you that's not it, cuz. Or you bugging out. But everybody else is yes man, because you don't want to fuck up the golden goose,
I guarantee
i.e. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
yeah,
I guarantee you, Chris Brown, his entire life, everybody's telling me, yo, you gonna make it. Everybody in the neighborhood knew.
my
Nah,
nigga,
this
he
nigga
was
can
nice
sing.
as fuck when he was young.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, his family knew it. Everybody's telling him, nah, you gonna make it, blah, blah, blah. After a while, you know, you believe it. Nah, yo, for real, you gonna be fucking great, but that when someone finally tells you, nah, that ain't it.
So-
You're like, yeah, shut the fuck up, bro.
So take his ball and go home pretty much.
I don't know, man. It's hard to really speak on it because
So-
I
Right.
feel that, like you said, like you got to be real. If you ain't Chris Brown, but you're around Chris Brown, he's the breadwinner. Are you finna fuck up your situation? Because the nigga could be like, oh, my shit whack. Nigga, fuck out of here, you bum ass nigga.
You're not doing that to add to
You know what I'm saying?
being whack.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your purpose here? Just to talk shit about me?
All right, get the
Did
fuck
it in
out.
mind, you know what I mean? Like I said, if he really has that confidence in his mind, he's like, oh, this nigga against me. He's not doing. This not constructive criticism. This just criticism. So fuck cuz.
That's probably
But
why
at
Rihanna
now I
played
ask,
us some shit.
as an
No,
artist,
no, nigga, no.
We all know
Hey,
what
yo, listen
happened.
to
No,
shit.
we don't know what happens, bro.
He was in
She was
the,
in the
hold on,
Spider.
I don't really like
He
that.
was in a Lamborghini. He was in a Lamborghini
Spider Lamborghini.
with the spider seats. Okay, 2 seaters, real small car. Chris Brown about 6'3". Phone ring. It's actually, if you find out, it was actually his manager who was like wild older than him, with pedophile shit to that nigga. She was fucking on that nigga. I think she was like mid-30s and he was like 17. I forgot her name. So she calls, hits the phone, like, yo, I want some of that young boy dick. Chris Brown like, oh shit. He got her saved on the mic. Watch Mike. No, he not saying Mike. We have a mic here. He got her saved to Patrick.
Damn, Mike, you
So she's like, why the fuck does Patrick want to say you got some bomb dick or he wants some bomb dick tonight? And she start getting into her Caribbean accent, hit him with the finger, Chris, like this. He's like, yo, bitch, stop talking.
probably called Christopher.
Yo, bitch, stop touching me. We in the Lamborghini with the Spider teacher. She kept doing it. Then he turned Super Saiyan.
Nah, man, I like
That's-
my theory better.
It was kind of like what
Yo,
happened.
baby, then play some music. Listen, this is my unreleased shit. I don't really like that. Huh?
I think Drake would do it better.
Oh.
Yeah, that was before.
That was before, but-
Drake.
that's crazy.
Oh, that would have hurt.
That would be crazy.
I'll definitely
That
hurt
would've
Chris
hurt.
Brown, bro.
Like, you know what? This sounds good, but I think Drake
Like,
on
Drake
this
would sound
track,
better on it.
like,
You should
felt
put
so
Drake
much
on it.
better.
In fact, you should take yourself off. Put
Do
Drake on.
you have Aubrey's number?
You said who, bitch?
Aubrey.
Yeah, you should
You
give
know,
us-
Aubrey.
do.
Aubrey, you got his number?
Do.
That's my theory. It's over. That's it.
I'm talking.
I'm glad that it didn't go like that.
No disrespect, Riri. And also, man, I was just watching a good documentary on Hulu about Victoria's Secret. And they pretty much was talking about when Rihanna came out with that Savage Fenty, took Victoria's Secret the fuck back out of it. It became a secret again, pretty much. Take that shit and make it a
Victoria,
secret.
don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
Man.
keep that shit to yourself, Victoria. So, yeah.
Can I ask a question off of that?
What's up?
That's Chris Brown crazy.
Probably
Is Virginia the worst state in the world?
negative.
Ah, damn.
Maybe Delaware.
Watch your mouth.
Ooh,
Delaware's
that's
the
beef.
first. Delaware's the first state, nigga.
That's what makes it even worse.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't you have a diploma with Delaware on it?
I do. Shout out to Delaware State University.
This
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying? Dover, Delaware, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
The trap.
Some might be
The
in
trap.
that statement.
But Delaware's some shit. I don't
Shout out my
give a
niggas
fuck.
on Nasty News, my nigga.
You know what I mean?
Niggas on New Street still out there selling crack right
Shout
now.
out to Nasty New, man. God damn. But I say that to say, do you think that it's kind of like whack that you can have some probably regular shit that niggas wouldn't pay no mind to, and the moment you get somebody popping to rock that shit,
Talk about clothes.
or in general, because I just say to think like, just because I say that when you speak on you said Victoria's Secret was damn near like on their way out, and then she damn homie must be rough tonight. It's too hot for that. It's too hot for that.
Are you chasing the car down on foot?
Nah, look like he pushing that motherfucker. That's his backup. Damn.
Yikes.
Better catch up. Hey, get that workout in, papa.
Been there
Oh.
before.
So, I say that to
I'm
say,
mad at this nigga. Like, yo,
Oh,
bruh.
just for the visual, there's a guy pushing a car down the street
and it's like 98 degrees outside.
at 10 o'clock at night.
Damn, it's hard out here, homie.
It's hot to the motherfucker. You know
But-
it's hot out here for some pimps.
No. So back to the question. And like just because you get somebody, that's popping to rock some shit or just get behind your brand, instantly that shit is popping.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's like a cheat code?
It's always been.
It's always a cheat code,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
It's always been cheat code since entertainment even started.
yeah.
Now,
I know somebody.
Validation. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's all about validation out here, bro. Like, not for that, like,
You ain't watching
a,
Temptations
br-
again?
a little local brand can pop off because somebody with a little bit more clout than the nigga who made it. Where is it? No, I'm saying clean shirt is a thing, right? Like, because clean shirt is an overall good concept. But if I get a nigga like Jada Styles to wear a clean shirt, then it becomes, yo, where'd they get that shirt from? And now it's a whole thing. Unbearables is a thing. But if I get somebody to wear it, then it becomes, yo, where'd you get that from? And it's whack because, like, you know, you would think that now in a day and age where you could become a celebrity by just doing something
By
that...
turning on your phone.
Yeah, but that everybody thinks it's funny on your phone as opposed to, you know, selling 1 million albums.
And I say that to say, like me, when it comes to stuff, like in life in general, like I always go back to like the past, right? And it's like, yo, what happened to all the shit that was popping? That was popping based off of somebody making it popping.
Time.
I don't
At a
get
I think
that.
that thing's...
At a point, Ja Rule was the flyest, best rapper ever. And then along came
I
50
never
Cent.
ever called Ja Rule the best rapper ever, but I guess.
Because when you came along, I guess 50 Cent was a little bit more prominent.
Nah, I just thought he was never the best rapper ever.
I'm there. I don't... You think people thought Ja Rule was the best rapper?
Never ever.
He was the most popular rapper.
He was most
I
popular
don't
at the time.
think that either.
At a certain point, he was. Because bitches was fucking with him.
I mean, of course, he had the bitches' music.
Yeah.
But to say he was the best rapper, it's
Nah,
like,
I don't think anybody was saying that.
hell no.
Okay, yeah, so
But
maybe best is a lot.
He was,
but he was definitely the
he
most
was that
popular
guy.
rapper.
He was popular for a good time.
He was that, yeah, he was that
Definitely
nigga for a
popular for a
long
good
time.
time. But I only say that to
For
say,
at least like a whole summer.
definitely that.
Maybe 2 summers.
I guess it's more say like, it's crazy how we see people get behind shit and it's popping and then y'all just forget about it.
That's time, bro. It's our generation too.
So I
Here
follow
today,
up
gone
to that.
tomorrow.
I follow up to that by saying, why can't regular people just get shit popping?
Cause it takes a nigga with a little bit more clout than a regular nigga to make shit poppin'.
But
And also
how-
because the way you're gonna find the least support in your own hood,
That's
amongst
true.
your own people.
That's true. But
Niggas will go to the store and spend $500 on a T-shirt because it says Balenciaga, but won't spend $35 on a T-shirt that you made because they know you from high school.
And
like
if,
exactly.
And
But-
if Balenciaga was my man's and you knew that, you wouldn't fuck with it. It's too close. It's too close.
Yeah.
So people feel like they need.
I don't know about that.
Probably not that. Just depends on the
'Cause I was about to say,
circumstance.
if you was Mr. Gucci, man, I'd wear Gucci.
But
every
it
day.
also depends on brand confidence. You got confidence in the brand because such and such said this shit fire.
I'll speak for Inglewood in particular, right? I know of at least 4 or 5 independent fashion designers. Everybody in Inglewood should be wearing, shout out to Upper Class. Everybody in Inglewood should be wearing Unbearables. Everybody in Inglewood should be wearing that Duh shit. Everybody should be wearing ATM because that's Inglewood homegrown stuff. Everybody should be wearing Superfly. Shout out Superfly. Know what I'm saying? But it takes like a nigga who has more clout to put on some shit for niggas in the hood to be like, oh, that is such and such that I went to high school shit and it is fly.
But
Now it's fly because this nigga with $1 million says it's fly.
Not even just that. No, it's not even $1 million. $1 million followers.
But
Yeah,
is
there
it
you
really
go.
fly if then
It's
you
flyer.
forget about it
It's
Nah.
flyer.
next week? Because
kinda-
I say that to say like, just think about
that's up to
certain
you
shit.
to
But
carry
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
You
So
gotta
is
carry
it
it
not?
now.
So why can't you just make it poppin' on your own then?
Because people, like I said, people not going to want to support you until they get someone else saying that they're supporting you.
Yep.
They need somebody else to validate, like I said, to validate your swagness and your coolness. I know that nigga. So I know he can't be that poppin' because I went to school with him.
Nah, he's cool, but he ain't that
there's
cool.
no way he was that poppin', bro. And even the popular niggas. So to a certain extent, niggas gonna stop fucking to him too because niggas like, nah, I surpass that nigga now. He used to be the flyest nigga in school. Now I'm shitting on that nigga.
Also, if he's so popular, why isn't his shit popping?
Why does he need me to support it if he's so popular?
Crabs in the barrel mentality.
So it's just safe to say that the society is just weird.
That's what I'm saying. They want somebody else to co-sign you before they can co-sign you. Instead of being a nigga be like, nah, I was one of the first niggas on because I halfway knew the nigga. So if I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna keep my money in the hood.
Every year, sorry,
Go ahead.
It's some new shit.
every year, no, not even that. Every year I put out back to school shit. Every year. At least for the last 5 to 8 years. I don't get no back to school sales. You know why? Because nobody randomly popping as follows. Either that or my shit's whack. But if it's whack, then why are people telling me that it's hot? That's how I feel.
Sure.
Why are you telling me that the shit's cool if it's not cool? Like, stop telling me that so I have a false sense of goodness.
Yeah. The shit whack. Let me know that shit whack.
So I can approve it. Yeah.
So we'll get back to this too if we got some time.
Damn, it's hot. Let's just say
It
that
is
real
hot,
quick.
bro. It's mega hot for it being motherfucking 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, too hot for 10.
I for some reason I've been getting on my news feed news clips from Atlanta. Y'all are crazy down there, bitch. Maybe
For
it's
sure.
Maybe
Yo,
because it's,
UPS big up, bro?
yeah, maybe because it's fucking hot. Y'all niggas doing real hot boy shit down there. They pop the UPS.
Hell no, they've been doing it.
Yeah, that's fast.
No,
That's fast.
That's just Atlanta.
But yeah, they popped the UPS man, right? Which got me and my brother thinking, what's a young boy thinking about when he popped the motherfucking UPS driver? Like they thinking it's a link. Like, yo, if I get the right motherfucking UPS truck, then we got guns in there. Not guns. We got
guns in there, you got TVs.
Hold on now.
That's what a firecracker for those who don't have one.
They shoot me. You afraid to appear to your notebook.
He was like, no, better watch out.
We in the trenches right now, man. Half them shots was us busting back. Nah, no Jussie Smollett shit over here.
That he's dead.
But yeah, they was probably thinking you hit the UPS truck. I got 1,000 iPhone 12 or iPhone 19s. I got big screen TVs in here. Nigga could have fucked around and sent some money in the UPS truck. That's probably what they was thinking. And it's funny, let's say they steal the UPS truck and you get the one UPS truck. But it's not really a come down. You ain't no loss, but you get the one with toilet paper and motherfucking diapers and fucking some random shit that's not as hot on the block. Now you done shot the UPS driver to come up, what, $800?
Is it really that worth it? But then again, niggas be robbing the fucking gas station for $200.
Oh, that's a good topic too. I'm sorry, random jumping around. That's why we do a podcast, because we can do shit like this. Did y'all see the bodega worker stab the nigga that was trying to rob him in the city?
Yes.
Hey, man.
For sure.
Black nigga walks in. I think he punches him or pushes him against the motherfucker's shit. The bodega worker pulls out his blade and begins to start poking.
credit card.
Start poking niggas all the way up.
Scoot, 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 scoot.
Made that nigga Swiss cheese.
Swiss.
Hey, man.
Nigga did order a sandwich, so you know what I mean. He didn't need to ask what type of cheese he
Yeah,
had.
that's what he asked for.
But yeah, now they're trying to get like a union, a bodega worker union, to get him to beat these charges. You know, New York has some of the worst self-defense laws out on the books.
Oh, man.
Which is crazy because New York, you would think you need them self-defense laws more than anywhere.
It's like they set you up for failure.
Hey man, old story in the night.
So you was getting robbed, right? Guy had a gun, right? So you stabbed him.
Why did you have the knife?
30 years. Why'd you have a knife? Why didn't you have a license for the knife?
Back
You know
in the,
that knife is
back in
illegal,
the early '90s, I think like '93, they had the vigilante murderer that shot 4 black kids on the train, white dude from Connecticut,
Yeah, I heard about that.
because niggas was trying to rob him, but then the black kid said they wasn't trying to rob him. And the nigga, he beat his shit, but he shouldn't have, because he shot all the niggas. Then he walked by one of the dudes and he was like, "You look like you're still okay." Pop, shot him again while he was on the ground. So, yeah.
Right.
He said he got robbed before and he was not gonna let that shit happen again. But of course, in New York, your gun's not legal. So,
I don't know how you beat that
but yeah, he's white. He beat it somehow. I forgot. I don't know.
Oh, that sold it.
It's called a vigilante murder. If you want to look
I
into
told
it.
it.
Officer, come on, bro. Check. Look at this.
I'm with
Look
you
at my arm, look at
guys.
your arm.
I'm with you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't recognize your voice. You sounded a little Negroish. You sound like one of the proper Negroes.
No, sir. I'm the one that got shot at.
All right, what's the strain of the day?
Snickle Fritz.
Sniggle. Sniggle Fritty.
What nigga sipping on? Drinking tonight?
We got some Voodoo Ranger. We got some Sapporo.
Okay.
No Glen and Silvers? We need a Glen and Silver sponsorship too, even though I'm the one nigga that don't drink.
We got
But-
some
but-
fresh agua.
Glen and Silvers, hit us up, man.
The Polar Springy.
We'll sell ourselves for some advertisement. Just don't let those lie to you.
I don't know about that, sir.
I mean, you don't come every week anyway, so I don't need your buy-in.
It's all good. It's all good. Just don't come for me, guys.
God damn.
So, how we feel about? We're not a sports podcast. Here's a disclaimer. How we feel about Kevin Durant? Is he going out like a straight pussy, like
KD,
like
you sucker.
like a crybaby? Like, bro, you bitching about everything. You bitched to get out of Oklahoma City. You went to the Warriors, won your championships. Then you had like they didn't love you there, so you bitched to get out of there. Came to Brooklyn. You got Brooklyn popping again. Not like in the streets. I'm talking about just for basketball because niggas ain't care about Brooklyn since Kevin Garnett's old ass and Paul Pierce's old ass tried to make it run.
Still didn't care about Brooklyn.
For sure.
They kind of cared that year. That year they thought they was
Like
gonna
the
do
first
something.
year, I think people were like, "Oh, we
Because
got
they
a
had
team."
Darren Williams still and Brooke Lopez. They thought they might go somewhere. It was, I say it's the equivalent of when Gary Payton and Karl Malone went to the Lakers that year. Niggas had a little bit of hope. Like, these old niggas might pull it through.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing as they try to think this year when LeBron and Russell Westbrook and AD came.
Oh, yeah, you got
But
the
that
old ass
shit-
geezer team.
That shit made Russell and Melo, Sean Melo, bro. One of the coolest niggas out there. But,
Carmelo?
yeah.
Anthony.
You don't think Carmelo's one of the coolest niggas out there?
Shout out to
Yeah.
Mel.
He got stained, nigga. Like, for him to marry Lala back then was big. I think niggas that try to holler at the bitches, female, sorry, that are in the industry, like Angela Yee, Angie Martinez, like people like that. Like, if you're the one that's bold enough to try to holler at her and then actually fuck, you
I
got.
might have 5 picks of Lala. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. You got a little stain.
Definitely
Like,
would have seen the data.
to find out that Votto was the one creaming Angela Yee, that was kind of crazy to me. Votto?
It's the ones you don't suspect, bro. I mean, Nokia was definitely
That's
has a
what I'm
whole
saying.
baby
Like,
by Angie Martinez.
It's not Cisco, it's Nokia though? Maybe, well, I know why Cisco didn't have baby litter because of me.
We're not gonna talk about that.
I don't know.
I was talking
Yo, bro, the dog song video.
It was the epic video.
It was, but the little girl,
I don't remember that part.
Wait, what?
Cisco's daughter, she was not a cute little girl. It's like that show that fucking Tay Diggs had on UPN, like when he was like a doctor, and they
House?
left a baby
Oh,
on.
no.
Not that house.
Nah, I'm weak.
Black House? The crib?
Black House.
Crib.
I'm Dr. Crib.
They left a baby on his doorstep.
The spot, Dr. Spot.
Not a cute little kid, bro. I'm sorry, I can say that because I got kids.
Funny looking motherfucker.
Not a cute little
Like I said
kid.
about my daughter when she was born. I was like, "Oh, what is that?"
All right, so proper baby etiquette. If you don't think a baby looks cute, do you just not say nothing at all? Or do you
Yes,
say nothing at all.
yes. Don't say nothing.
They say, oh.
Precious.
oh,
Ain't they precious?
So even though I knew my daughter came out looking like an alien, somebody would have said like, "Yo,
you took it up top.
make me look weird." I gotta fuck you up now.
My one homeboy in Delaware, I ain't
She
gonna
can't defend herself. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I ain't gonna say his name because I don't think I'm talking about him, but his son's head is big as fuck compared to his body, bro.
That's okay to say. I say big head is okay.
That nigga look like motherfucking Stewie
Bobblehead.
Griffin for real.
I'm talking about if you call a kid legit ugly.
Yeah, I
If you
ain't
call
cool.
my kid ugly, I might have to fight you.
You must got low self-esteem to call
Look,
me out here calling a kid ugly, bro.
I ain't call a kid ugly, but I knew a kid when he was like in 3rd grade. This was like 10 years ago.
You going to the
And I
party?
saw his mom. And the first question I asked his mom was, yo, did he grow into his head?
Oh my God.
Like, yo, how's such and such? He good? Did Did it grow into his head?
To be a baby with a big ass head, especially if you're at age like 9, so you know the world's not getting better from now on.
Y'all ever seen Jason Kidd's son?
Oh Lord, how's he looking now?
That
bro?
nigga still
He still
has
got a
the
big head?
biggest
Oh
dome
Jesus!
I've ever seen. Yo, out of a
I remember that. That was a whole thing. That was me before
his
me.
head was bigger than his dad's. His dad was a grown ass man. Now this nigga looks crazy. He
That
looks
was-
like
was
he's
that
the
back
smartest
around
guy in the world.
Was that back around when Jason Kidd put his hands on his wife?
Yeah.
That was bad too.
I don't got my phone, so I can't really show you.
That
That
was
nigga's head was fucking.
that was one of the fucking worst
Brain
domestic
blast.
one of the worst domestic violence joints.
Hit the.
He said brain blast. Yeah,
Got a blast.
Yeah, they had the
Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, man.
They had the Megamind.
This nigga definitely had to make a mind.
He had the baby shark.
do
I don't know.
do.
Baby shark. Is Baby Shark still alive?
When the live action Baby Shark coming out?
Probably
I
pretty soon.
believe that. That's definitely coming soon.
Why didn't they babytize any other animals?
Like what?
They do.
Baby camel.
They got, like, baby-
bear.
But they did cars, bro.
Baby bear.
Baby cars and shit like that.
Oh.
Baby
Cars can't have babies.
kangaroo.
I choose.
Baby kangaroo.
Cars can't.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Baby kangaroo might be a bit much.
You said?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the pouchy
Yo,
bounce.
you ever seen the actual inside
Bounce,
of the
bounce,
pouch of a
bounce.
kangaroo?
It's dirty.
It's mad
disgusting.
wet. Yeah.
Right,
It's
shit,
like
shit look moist.
it's like the outside inside of a fucking.
Is that,
Yeah, it's
baby
gross.
sack.
It's not like
is it like the?
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah,
it's like
it's like a
It's
velvet.
it's like, if I say
pouch
it's
or
like the, it's like the outside skin of your dick paws.
What?
No, it's like the outside
yeah,
pussy.
kinda yeah actually.
It's like outside
That's what I'm
pussy,
saying,
bro.
like the-
Nah, yeah,
The foreskin. That's his foreskin.
yeah, bruh, that shit look.
The
gross.
hoodie, nigga.
The turtleneck.
The hoodie.
The turtleneck.
All right, so yeah, all right, boom. We're not fucking we're not.
This podcast.
Yeah, we're an educational
I'm
podcast.
trying to pivot. We're
Sex education.
we're
You
not
want-
a Law and Order podcast. Oh,
Doom,
side
doom,
note.
doom, doom, doom.
Oh, the nigga. He died. I think a nigga got shot and killed on the Law and Order.
Crew member is family
yeah.
member.
You got 5 minutes? All right, so boom. We'll squeeze this topic in. How much time do you think someone is entitled to for a home invasion? And we can use that. We can answer that with some other crimes that we think
Home invasion, I got 5 years.
are not that crazy. All right.
Yeah, I can see.
Let's
something
put some.
like
Let's
that.
put some
It-
guy.
it-
Let's put some
it-
stuff. Let's put some stuff on the home invasion. A home invasion. Nobody's hurt.
Yeah,
I
that's
was about to
fine.
say, it depends on what
Bare
you
minimum.
A weapon is brandished. What's it called?
Brandish.
Brandished.
7.
What the hell does that mean?
It's
They
sold
sold the
out.
weapon.
You pull the gun out.
But
Oh, you
nobody-
pulled the
nobody-
weapon?
7 to 10.
Oh,
Pull it
yeah,
out.
that's 7 to 10.
You got people at gunpoint, but you're
Yeah,
not
7
shooting
to 10.
nobody.
It
You had
starts
a
at
weapon.
5.
You
Brandish
had
weapon
the
7 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nobody gets shot. You tie them up.
7 to 10
Oh,
still.
man, that's definitely 10.
Oh,
Oh,
now.
tie
lock that
him up.
nigga up.
You was
Yo,
about to
nah,
say,
I'm
that's
thinking
10.
about if it was
That's
me
10.
and
Yeah.
the nigga robbed me like that, lock that nigga. I don't
And
ever want to see this nigga ever again.
And you robbed the house for 30,000, 20 in cash.
Definitely
10
lock
in
this
jewelry.
nigga. What?
At least
How
10.
much time-
Every
is
dollar.
that?
Nigga. That's how many years
at
you
least
get.
10,
At
maybe
least
15.
10. Maybe, I'm about to say 10 to 15. That's crazy.
All right, let's take away the amount. You get shortchanged. You get $1,000.
Still, you tied somebody
tie
up.
me
man.
up.
You tied him
Yeah,
up,
you
held
still
him
tie
at
him up,
that's
held him
right.
at
10.
gunpoint. Yeah, you
Yeah.
still
Yo,
get
and
a
All right,
gun.
so no-
if it's a family, it's over. You lost that
So
sympathy.
no gun, but you still get tied up.
You just tied him up.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like
How'd you tie
5
me
to
up?
7.
How'd you get me in the chair to tie me up?
How'd you get my whole family
with a
tied
knife.
up?
That's
That's
a
a
weapon.
weapon.
So,
Back to 10.
So with my strong physique, then I just bullied y'all. Y'all some
Nah.
small motherfuckers.
I don't want that trial coming
It's a
out.
house full of dwarfs.
That's a,
70 is.
The nigga
Why
smacked
you
that's a hate
robbing
crime.
It's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime. Give this nigga life. Yo,
They
you
might
could've
fuck
robbed
around and
anybody
try to
else.
get you right.
Yo,
Like,
I ain't
I
got no
didn't-
weapons, so I chose these
I
niggas.
didn't know it was a dwarf house. I mean, the door was a little small,
No,
but
so what?
Nigga, you had to crouch in to get in. What are you talking about?
If you handicap the victim, that adds 5.
but they was already handicapped.
man.
No, but you're handicapping the victim.
But they was
I'm
born
talking about the
handicapped.
overall argument. In
Ah,
the
yeah.
the overall
If
argument, you're
if-
handicapping
if
the victim.
If they handicapped, man, that's some more years, bro.
Yeah, like if you broke into a house full of blind people, you didn't know they were blind, but
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you
Or
do that.
deaf.
You still should get 10.
Yeah.
I didn't know these niggas was blind. I know what the sign said outside, but
You ever heard of
You
involuntary
saw the
manslaughter?
sign outside.
it was
It was in Braille.
That's what I said. Yeah, it was written in Braille. I don't speak that language.
You ever heard of involuntary manslaughter?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
but I
there you go.
volunteered for this one.
There you go. Voluntary braille slaughter.
I did involuntary. I volunteered for this one. But no, all
There
right.
you go. I think if you
Solid 10.
if you add a handicapper to the person, that adds an automatic 2 to 5 years.
All right, so how long did somebody boom?
So off the initial, no gun, I'm just breaking in your crib and robbing you. 5 years, 2 to 5.
You tying me up,
2 to 5. If you tie me up,
Give him
that
the
adds
last
more. You got a weapon, that adds more.
nigga. You got a weapon. That adds a lot more.
Adds.
Depending on where you at too, it's over.
What if you rape somebody?
Oh,
Nigga,
their life.
You're out of here.
It's off the table.
Done.
You ain't never coming home.
So that's all I was gonna say. What other crimes correlate? How long do you think somebody deserves for rape? Life?
Nah.
So I think that swings into the whole.
How
We're
bad
doing a
was
mega
it?
pivot right now.
You doing crimes on top of crimes at
What
that
was the
point.
abortion?
We're mega pivot trying to portion this out, but I know you got to go at it, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in. That goes into the whole Derek Chauvin who killed Eric Garner.
No, George Floyd.
George Floyd got 21 years. R. Kelly got 30.
That's a little crazy.
Derek Chauvin killed the whole person.
On,
They got less time.
on camera and slow motion.
Yeah.
That's
4K
crazy.
Then
Ultra.
R. Kelly fucked multiple
After being told you're
minors.
killing this nigga, he proceeded to.
I can't breathe.
That is crazy to think
He
about.
wasn't
it
even
like
just doing that. There was other,
Multiple
there was
minors,
other
though.
people
I don't
screaming,
know.
and which I
Yeah,
also,
but I didn't kill nobody.
which I also hate about that
Still fucked
situation
up multiple minors' lives.
But I didn't body
because
them.
it wasn't as bad as the Texas situation.
And it's not. Well, it is on
But-
camera, but
y'all see this nigga getting choked out, and y'all
this
didn't.
kid can watch this forever.
Y'all couldn't. Y'all didn't like. Do you expect the crowd? Should we have as a crowd as us, and we got 7 other people? Should we have been
That's
like,
what
yo,
I'm saying,
you're
like-
choking him out? Let's all gang rape. Let's gang rape. No.
Rape, hey, yo!
Let's run down.
I
And start
Charles,
kicking
you
this
like
nigga.
killing niggas? They're doing that in jail, I hope.
I'm saying though, let's say we do that though. We all run down on the nigga and try to kick him off. Should they have done that? Are they pussy for not?
People,
not
nah,
pussy?
people
Nah,
aren't selfless like that,
people-
and you can't expect people to be selfless.
That
like
goes
that.
into the Texas
Selfish.
shooting thing then.
Yeah, but I expect cops because you signed up to be selfless.
Dude, have you seen
Your
it?
job pertains to being selfless and
Have
protecting.
you seen the video of the cops waiting in the school and they're like waiting for a commander to give them orders type shit?
You talk about the Uvalde shit?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they're all in the building. They're like 10 of them, and they're like gathered around a room where they think he's in. He's actually not in this room. He's a little bit further down, and they're waiting for instructions to rush the room.
Nah, it's
While he's doing that, gunshots are going out, and these niggas are just standing there. See, now that is some pussy shit.
yeah.
Y'all got all these motherfuckers.
Like, I can't, like, for every gunshot I hear, I'm instantly gonna be like, that's a
That's gonna be
kid.
a body, yeah.
Like, and that's me. Like,
Damn.
I'm not even a cop.
See, the only bail I can shoot these niggas is the reason we have the Good Samaritan law. You ever heard of Good Samaritan law? So, for those who don't know, the Good Samaritan law is if I see you choking on the street and I provide CPR to you,
Niggas owe me money.
I can't get charged if I break your ribs in the course of doing CPR to you because I was trying to save your life.
Yeah.
That's a federal law.
That's a
They had to
federal-
do that shit because the nigga tried to sue.
I'm trying to, yeah, exactly. Because now you could sue me for breaking your ribs because I was trying to save your life.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
So-
for every state.
Yeah, so now there's a Good Samaritan law because of that. So, in that sense, I would say, as a cop, like, do we jump in? And, because now, that's a whole other lawsuit. Like, listen, we break this nigga's arm in the course of saving your life. Now, this nigga could sue us.
Anyways,
Type shit.
Anyway, you slice it. I was with, and I think I was on the opposite side of what Eddie was saying last time. I was trying to shoot the cops a little bill, but at the end of the day, you put your
What, you
pen,
keep?
you put your pants on one leg at a time like the rest of us, bro. But those are kids in there.
Yeah.
If they were older, yeah, you still should have rushed in there because you got bulletproof vest, gun, taser, flashlight.
It's
baton.
30 million of y'all against one.
Nigga, there was like 200 officers on the scene.
Against
bro.
one. So it's like,
Yeah,
hey man, if somebody got to take a shot, take a shot.
Y'all just one little cracker boy intimidate y'all.
Sorry, I
Oh,
got
spicy.
got
Bye,
some
Eddie.
ribs up.
We're losing the soldier right now.
I'll say this to say, fuck those cops.
Y'all pussy.
I like your
Pussy.
shirt. It glows in the dark.
And they realized, they realized
RT, baby, get your merch today.
it's a little crazy too because he was Spanish. And it was like it seemed like that school was a majority Spanish school,
it's Texas, Mexican.
and they didn't have the unity like to ride together. Like the only ones that did was the parents.
They was acting like Caucasians instead of acting like Mexicans.
And they would act like they all didn't live in the same house or something.
So,
Crazy, man.
at least it's the same neighborhood, on the same block.
All right, is there anything else y'all want to touch on? Not sexually or nothing, but just in general before we get up out of here.
I'm Gucci, man.
Mike, thank you for showing up.
I had to come show love. I missed the last two.
I want to play a song. This been my joint I've been rocking out with. We're going to fade out into the dark with this, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. I hope somebody recorded this motherfucker.
I'm sure hope somebody recorded shit.
If not, that's been a waste of time. I don't like hanging out with these niggas that much.
You know this nigga didn't push the record button.
Oh, man. How we do that dumb shit? We'll be back, man. Eventually, we're gonna be putting our beautiful faces on camera, man. I know we keep saying that shit, but you're gonna see how beautiful niggas are very soon, man.
Coming soon.
Oh, man, hold on.
Like a